Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the garage. As you can see, we're away from the workbench this time, and got a bit of a follow-up. So, about a month ago, I did a video on this little Andeli MIG welder. But that was a first impressions. It was a first date. It was a, yeah, she's alright, she'll do. Yeah, okay, so we had a bit of time to live with each other, but haven't played with it that much, so it's about time we did another project. So this is me turning an indeterminate pile of scrap into hopefully something that will make sense of all this crap, because it's a mess. I've done some planning here which could be described as loose. I love the kind of existential question of hinges. Anyway, if I end up with something that looks vaguely like that or vaguely like that, to put that toolbox that's shyly hiding away there behind a coilover, my garage. We're going to improve it. We're going to improve it. So let's have a little bit of a play with this, and hopefully I should learn a little bit more about the Andeli along the way. Okay, chaps and chapesses, a quick word on the setup and what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to be using the Andeli in MIG/mag mode. Normally I'd probably use stick for a job like this, but this is after hours, so it sounds like I'm whispering because I'm trying not to wake up any of the kids, my neighbours, or even worse, my kids, because then my missus will be annoyed. But anyway, so we're going to use MIG/mag using 5% carbon and argon blend, so it's on the mag mode. We're using 0.6 solid wire, so it kind of limits how much power we can go to. So for that, I have the voltage adjustment right down. That gives the best welding I've found, and also the manual suggests it. But who reads the manual anyway? And I'm going to have the current about 120. In terms of the material we're using, we've got, and I said scrap earlier, I meant it, I've got 3mm here. This was box, I've cut it down diagonally to give myself a bit more material. But yeah, this was handrail from an old factory I used to work at in a previous life. So that's the setup. Let's have a go. I got some welds here looking pretty good. The outside corner I do like. Yeah, that has worked quite well. This one, I'm not very happy with, sounding a bit proud. You can see, basically stacked on top. Yeah, that's not great. I did a bit more weave on that one. Yeah, again. So let's just have a quick look at this. Well, this is really a study in the tale of two welders, the Andeli and me. So there's some reasonable welds on here. There's one. There's been some done upside down. Down here. Equally, there's some pretty ropey looking ones. Now for me, yeah, that's a reasonable looking corner. Again, half decent, yet ropey. So let's have a bit more of a look. Again, really, I think I can't claim credit for the good bits, but the Andeli, sorry, is surely is capable of some good stuff if you've got the skills. I best keep practicing. Right, so a bit of a roundup. Yes, so firstly, this is just an amateur's opinion, because that's all I've got. I'm not a pro, but no pros are using this. No pros are watching this video. Yeah, you might be. I'm flattered. Thank you. Anyway, and if you're still watching this long, chances are you still care what I think. So, what do I think? Well, okay, I've done a bit of welding with it now, and it's clear there is only one bad welder in this garage, and that is me, this guy. Smooth. It does what it says. It's got things I particularly like. So it's got a lovely little smooth start on it. So you press the torch, and it just starts. So there's a bit of pre-flow on the gas, and the wire speed starts up slowly, and then when it gets the arc, it settles into its stride, which is nice, because it doesn't come straight in, and especially if you're a newbie picking it up first time, it kind of welcomes you, gives you a nice hug to start with. Secondly, the torch, it is, you can tell it's a higher level torch than I was used to on my previous welder. It's got a nice feel to it. I was worried because I didn't get one with the kind of the ISO standardized connection, I was going to get a cheap torch. That's not the case. I mean, it's still a cheap torch. It's not a pro level, but still it's got a good feel, you know, and it certainly feels kind of sturdy. There's no marks what it's made out of, but okay, it's doing the job so far. So okay, I was really looking at the 200 with the detachable torch, and that's what really was getting me. I don't regret this at all so far. It's fine. The other good thing about it is this synergic. I haven't moved this tweaky dial at all. All I've done is if I'm going onto an outside corner, I put the amps down slightly. If I'm doing a fillet weld, I'm putting the amps up slightly. That's all I'm doing. So for a beginner, it's perfect, because you can just set the amps and away you go. You know, I probably wouldn't even need to tweak it. I could probably make up the rest with travel speed. So it's great. If I was being really, critical, I'd say I don't think the leads are quite long enough. But it's probably. Oh dear, yeah, story of my life. It's not quite long enough. Yeah, it's always a bit short, isn't it, David? But anyway, I think that's probably the biggest issue. But quite honestly, it's so small and light, you can carry it anywhere you like. So it's really not a big issue in the scheme of things. So still liking the Andeli. Would I still buy one? Yes, I still would. In a few years' time, if it broke, would I get one again? Yeah, I wouldn't think twice about it at the moment. Right. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Happy welding. Catch you later.